purchased a place in Palm Bay, Florida, a snowbird place. It was in a mobile home RV resort park. And we were looking at properties, and we ran across a couple that was moving to Daytona, Latitude Margaritaville. While we were down on one of our trips, I said, let's go to Cocoa Beach in that area, and while we're there, we'll look at Margaritaville and see what this is all about. We did. We loved it.
I wasn't ready to leave my grandkids yet, and that was a long ways away from our grandkids. And then we heard about Latitude Margaritaville in Watersound, and that's a whole lot closer to the grandkids, and it is also drivable for our kids to come from Arkansas. I had to just pray for the Lord to speak to me very clearly if he wanted me to, move away from the grandkids. So we decided we would make a road trip to go to our little snowbird place, and we were going to stop here and see the property in Watersound. We were supposed to just be here one night. It turned into 3 nights. We fell in love with this community. We were a little worried about, you've got to sell your house. And there was not an east-facing lot. That was kind of a big deal. For us, we wanted an east-facing lot because the plan we picked out, the porch, we wanted to have morning sun coming in. So
Very important.
Everybody has their thing, but that was ours. And there was not an east-facing lot available. When I told a friend of mine that was a realtor, I said, well, we're really kind of thinking about making this move to Latitude Margaritaville Watersound, but not quite ready to list the house. She said, well, before you list it, I want to show it. So anyway, she showed it the next day, and she had told me, said they loved the house, but they need to think about it over the weekend. And I said, that's fine. And it was then that Monday, she sent me a text, said, well, they want to make an offer on your house. And I was like, oh man, what are we gonna do? There's not even a lot available, that we want. And it wasn't even 30 minutes. We received an email from our sales pro here that said, good news, an east-facing lot just became available and is released for sale. And that very morning I had prayed, Lord, if you want me to leave my grandkids, you're gonna have to speak clearly to me. We were under contract that night, full price offer, and that was...
Started packing.
Yeah, he started packing immediately. And I mean, everything fell into place. We were under contract, and then we'd closed on that one before it was even time to pick out our bees, so we were able just to go right on through. And we knew that we had our snowbird place to stay in while we were waiting for him to build our cottage here. And then we closed on our place there and then moved here, and we have loved it.
We chose the Dreamsicle plan because of the outdoor living area. We just absolutely loved it, and the interior was open, kitchen, living, the way we'd like to live. The process was so easy. Minto does a great job of laying it out exactly what you need to do.
Yeah, we had the perfect person for us. She stepped us through one item at a time. So we're in a wonderful phase that has wonderful people, and we get together every Friday, those that can come. And it's a little bit further away from the amenities, but when you go in your golf cart, there's all these little back road golf cart paths that you can take, little bridges and cut throughs, and so we can be there in no time. But it's perfect because we can go and be involved in all of the activities, but when we come home, it's quiet and just good relationship with our neighbors there right around us, and the community feel that we want.
The amenities are awesome. They're the best I've seen anywhere.
Yes.
Quite honestly, it's just like a resort. Of course, we've come in expecting to play pickleball, and that's what we do the majority of the time. That's almost every day. The rest is great. You have bocce, that's a good sport, and you have cornhole and outdoor pool table and ping pong and even a putt-putt course, so those are all good. And then you move into the amenity building, the Last Mango Theater.
Oh yeah, we've been to lots of things there. And then, of course, the live music on Friday and Saturday nights. And I'm in a crafting club, Crafters in Paradise. It's everything we hoped it would be, plus some. The quality of life here is fantastic. It's the happiest place we've ever lived.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm. We have felt closer and more connected to each other since we have been here, having fun together and doing things like we did before we got married 43 years ago. It's been a good thing for us as a couple, you know, and we're not just Mama and Papa here, we're Larry and Myra again.
Where else can you go in the world that has all the charm of Key West, Florida, but yet is close to a big city that is on the Gulf Coast, the Emerald Gulf Coast, prettiest beach water in the world, I think, and live with all the amenities, resort pool, all the sports you want to play, all the activities you want to do, and 10 minutes to the beach, 5 minutes to the Intercoastal Waterway that is the most beautiful, spectacular sunset picture you'll ever get. Best place I know of to live.
Our grandkids have come to visit, and they're counting down the days to the next visit.
We love it here.